Hi guys, welcome to Whatever Wednesdays. Thank you so much for you guys who reached out to us and let us know what you wanted to make on this day, because for Whatever Wednesdays, you get to decide what we're going to be doing. So thank you for your suggestions. Today we are going to be making puffy paint. So let's get started. Okay, so our first step for making puffy paint is we need school glue, flour, and some shaving cream. You're just going to use a measuring cup. I'm using a 1/4 cup, a bowl, and then a spoon for stirring it. We are going to be adding, if you want, some food coloring, or you can grab paint. I have food coloring, but we're just going to put those off to the side to start. All right, and let's move on to our first step. So our first step, we're going to take some shaving cream, and I'm going to measure it out. I'm measuring 3/4 of a cup. You can add some glue. We're adding a 1/4 cup, so that's just one of these measured out. And last, for this first step, we're gonna add some flour. You can just get regular flour, and that's just a 1/4 cup of that, measured out. And with all three of those ingredients, we're gonna take our spoon and stir it together. And we don't need our muscles for this. We're just stirring until all of the ingredients are together. But we want to make sure that there's still bubbles in it, so don't overmix. I'm just looking for all of those bumpy bits. Awesome. Now for our second step, we're going to grab, if you're adding colors to your mixture, then you can grab different bowls to separate out your puffy paint mixture that you have ready. I've grabbed 3 different bowls. We're also gonna grab Ziploc bags for the actual painting part. And I've grabbed separate spoons if you want them for mixing, or you can just use one spoon. You might get a little bit of color going from one to the other. It's up to you. So now I'm just gonna take my mixture and I'm separating it into 3 bowls. If you just want to keep it white for clouds or a snowman or polar bear, then you do not add any of the color, and you can skip this step and just go to the next step in painting. Okay, so I'm gonna add 1, 2 drops. 1, 2. 1, 2. Whoops. And then you're just mixing it. Just like before, we're not over mixing it, being very gentle, but just making sure that we're getting that color throughout the whole mixture. Awesome. Well, we have our colors now, and so we can take our Ziploc bags and put the paint into different Ziploc bags. I'm using Ziploc bags because it's something that I have at home. You could use squeeze bottles too you have them at home, up to you. Sometimes I find those tricky to squeeze. And I'm making sure that I seal them too. We don't want it exploding out the back. So now we're gonna do that with all 3. Hi, Bowie. Bowie is very interested in what we're doing right now. She probably thinks that we're cooking something, but we're not. I'm gonna cut one of the bottoms of it. Just like it's icing almost. Maybe that's what Bowie thinks it is. Awesome, so now we have a hole at one of the bottoms of it. Grab some paper, whatever color you want. We're gonna squeeze our paint so that it's closer to that end with the hole. And now you can just do a design. And you're gonna see that it's different than regular paint because it sticks up from the paper. You can do dots, you can do lines, just have fun with it, make it your own. Doesn't have to look like mine, and that's okay. And once you're all done your painting, you're gonna leave it and let it dry overnight. And what's cool about this paint is it's gonna stay puffy. That was my flower. And that is how you make puffy paint. Thanks for watching Whatever Wednesdays as we make some puffy paintings. I really like these as a sensory activity. I hope you guys like it too. Please let us know and show us your creation as well. Tune in tomorrow for Tasty Thursdays, where we're gonna be making something gooey for messy, gooey, silly, slimy week. Awesome. Bye guys.